All right, we're back right now as we get ready to check out actually, not take out anything. We're going to check out the Old Spice swagger moment of the match. Chris, take it away.
Oh, you're just hungry, Farouk. I hear you. Well, you got to check out this one, the Old Spice swagger moment of the match. This one, it's got to be from Tots. Check him out here, getting teamwork from his partner, just outclassing New Order. Their awesome show of teamwork there from Tots and Flame Sword. Two of the new faces here we're seeing from Status Quo. And speaking of that guy,
look who's down there on the floor with Nexie. It's Flame Sword. We love his name.
Thanks so much, guys. Yes, that's right. I'm down here with Flame Sword. Now, Flame Sword, I was just talking to Sundance in the back. He said you were here extra early. You caught him on the street and said, Sundance, I guarantee a round one victory. What is that about? How are you so confident?
We had a lot of lands and a lot higher teams than them. So, I mean, we had a lot of practice, and they don't practice as much. So I knew we were going to win no matter what.
All right, well, there was so much hype around your team. Status quo this, status quo that. Your first time on main stage, Tots' first time on main stage. Tell me, is the pressure off your shoulders, and how are you feeling?
The pressure is definitely off now. With all these fans just pumping us up, it didn't feel like there was any pressure at all. We were just relaxing, having a good time.
No pressure, huh? Well, check it out. You guys will be playing Final Boss tomorrow. That's the next round, and they dominated the Incredibles today. Are you nervous at all? Can you guys beat Final Boss?
We could definitely beat them. They're a good team. It's going to be a good series, that's for sure.
All right, well, thanks so much, Flame Sword. That's it for tonight. Farouk, Farouk, Puckett, and Gandhi, he's up there. Back to you guys.
Oh, Nexie misses Sundance, but he's still here with us in our ears. But we got Scott here, Chris. We saw some great matches tonight. The first matchup we had, we saw Final Boss and Incredibles. What did you see from that match?
Final Boss. They're the real deal. The real Final Boss showed up. It showed that Ogre 2 didn't need Ogre 1, although Ogre 1 did play pretty well. You know, he had some awesome help from his teammates there at Victory X, and Macchio played his heart out. And checking out the top half of the winner's bracket here, we got Straight Rippin'. They 3-0'd. Anti-Gravity, they got 3-0'd by Carbon. Carbon looking strong. D-Mac and Nexie, they might have said it in the pregame show. Carbon looking strong this event. Believe the hype with the big upset over Classic. I was telling everyone in the office, watch out for that squad. And, of course, Heaven and Earth looking strong against Triggers Down, but Triggers Down muscling that one 3-1 to win that series.
And then when we take a look at the next bracket, the lower half of the winner's bracket right there, we talked about the Final Boss Incredibles. Status Quo, New Order, we just saw them 3-2, a great matchup. The only game today to go five games.
You know, and that was an awesome series. New Order, I didn't have a lot of confidence in them. You know, they didn't practice nearly as much as some of the other top teams, but they really showed that their experience was something to rely on. They did struggle in that last game, but they started strong. I expect them to pick up where they left off after Game 4 here tonight. I expect them to start off strong tomorrow morning at 11:30. But there you got Ambush over Darkest Hour, Gunshots team doing big things, and of course Instinct dropped a game to the Riot. That may catch some people off guard, but you know I expect Instinct, they'll rebound, they'll play strong tomorrow morning.
All right, Scott, we had a good day up here, first day up here in the booth. Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We're going to do a lot more. But that's going to wrap it up for our first edition of MLG Friday night. Now, we got matches tomorrow morning at 11:30 Eastern, which include Straight Rippin' and Carbon, and also Strong Side and his new squad, Status Quo, going back up against Final Boss. And tomorrow also we got ESPN Saturday Night, which starts at 7:30 Eastern. So make sure you tune in to MLGpro.com. Thanks to the crowd, we had a great night here. We had some great matches, and we're only getting warmed up. So make sure you tune in, like I said, all weekend long for exclusive coverage of MLG Meadowlands. And lastly, but definitely not least, we want to give a big shout out to MLG Executive Vice President Catherine Corey, who's a new mom. Oh.
Yeah, Catherine, congratulations.
We
miss you in the office.
Yes, we do. And here at the events. So for my co-hosts, Chris Puckett and Scott Lucier, I'm Farouk Tahi. We also had Julie and Nexie down on the floor. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.